Welcome to part 3 on how to build a print-on-demand business in 2021 and beyond for that matter, because this could last for a while. Now, if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, I highly recommend going to watch those because they all follow along with this one. The links will be in the description if you want to go and check them out. Other than that, in part 3 we're going to be covering some really cool stuff, so definitely stay tuned. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get sales because at this point, if you followed along, you should have a few print-on-demand accounts created. You should also have a design or two uploaded to those accounts. And now you're just waiting to get sales. So we're going to be looking at selling through social media, selling through special links for Amazon and Etsy, buying your own products, understanding a few key fundamentals, and looking at how keywords play a very important role. So let's start with selling through social. There are quite a few different methods here, so let's focus on the platforms that we're going to be looking at because each of them come with their own different method. We're going to be focusing on Instagram, TikTok, and Placeit. Each of these platforms have their own strategy, so let's start with Instagram. With Instagram, you have a few options. The first one is to go and create your own account, which hopefully you've done, and all you have to do is upload pictures, memes, mock-ups, funny pictures, normal pictures, cinematic pictures, whatever, but you should have to upload pictures. Now this strategy is just the normal Instagram strategy. It's not going to be anything new for you, and it's going to be quite time consuming. It's going to take a long time to build up an audience big enough to actually start getting sales. Most important with this strategy is you don't want to spam your Instagram page by posting t-shirt after t-shirt after t-shirt. Try and put the t-shirts in an organic, natural sort of way. So if you have 4 or 5 pictures, then put a picture of the t-shirt in. That's growing on Instagram naturally, organically on your own. Let's talk about influencers and using them in order to grow slightly faster and get sales slightly faster. You have a few different types of influencers. You've got micro influencers. I even think there's a nano influencer now at this point. And then you've got big time major influencers. We want to focus on the smaller people because it's a lot cheaper. Sometimes they won't even charge us. And typically what's going to happen is you're going to need to message a whole bunch of different micro influencers, people with around 10,000 or less. And what you want to do is you want to get them wearing your designs in their posts and then linking back to your Instagram page, or at least linking to your shop or something to your product, a link in their bio, a link in the story with a swipe up, something like that. That is what you want to aim to do with micro influencers. There are 2 benefits for this. 1, hopefully it will get you quite a few sales, and 2, because you have your own Instagram page, it could actually get their followers onto your Instagram page to start following you as well. So you'll be able to build up your Instagram page, build up your own audience, to which you can eventually start selling your designs directly to your own audience, becoming your own influencer basically, because that's the end goal. However, it can also cost. Now, there's the option of just giving them the product for free and saying, hey, can you wear this? I'm giving you a free product. But a lot of the time, it's going to cost you a bit of money. And is it worth it? It all depends on the influencer. So don't look at someone based on how many followers they have. Look at someone based on how much engagement they're getting, right? So are they getting 3,000 likes per photo? Are they getting 10,000? Are they getting 50? Right? It all depends on how much engagement they're getting, how many comments they're getting, how many reels they have, and their engagement on reels, because Instagram have outwardly gone and said,
we're no longer a photo sharing app or a square photo sharing app.
So really you want to focus on micro influencers that also do a lot of reels, a lot of IGTV stuff, a lot of videos basically. Now, depending on what your budget is, it will depend on what you go for. If you want to grow this organically yourself slowly, or you want to go down the influencer route, it all depends solely on how much money you have. If you don't have any money, that's absolutely fine. You can still do this. It will just take you a bit longer. The next is TikTok. Now, TikTok, is pretty much the same route as Instagram, except with TikTok, I would stress heavily to go down the route of using TikTok influencers, especially now. And the reason I say this is because TikTok influencers are still reasonably affordable. They haven't become like Instagram where they're charging thousands and thousands for a post, especially if it's a micro influencer. And the best part about micro influencer is with TikTok, you have that chance to go viral, no matter how big you are. So paying for a TikToker with a medium-sized audience, 5 to 10,000 followers, right? They're gonna get that initial boost of views, and hopefully that will help the post get on the For You page, which will hopefully take it to the next level, right? That's the aim with TikTok. And hopefully with TikTok, you're not going to be overcharged like you would be with Instagram. Another great part of TikTok is you can find people that have hundreds of thousands of followers who are still not charging very much, because either they don't understand the worth of their audience, or two, they got that audience so quickly and so easily, they don't feel it's fair to charge a lot of money for it. So you could probably pay $100, $150 for someone who has 100,000 followers on TikTok and clearly and very easily make your money back. Right, and then you could start this whole thing with that TikTok person. If you're worried about this TikTok person or Instagram person stealing your design, uploading it themselves, that is very, very fair, and truth be told, that could happen. But if that happens, you know, that's just part of life. It's part of the business. You can't let that stop you going for it and actually trying to get those sales using those people. I definitely think TikTok has the most potential out of any of these three platforms that we're talking about, not only because it's new and fresh, even though it's not really new and fresh anymore, it has such a reach and such an influence, and people just aren't using TikTok as much as they could be for things like this. So definitely get in on it now before it's too late and before it just becomes oversaturated and everyone does it. Then finally, we have Pinterest. Pinterest is the third one. The reason why I like Pinterest so much is because you can upload a variety of different t-shirts in as many different niches as you want, and you can categorize it all with boards. Now, as well as that, people love using Pinterest, and it has a very similar audience to that on Etsy. People very, very, very frequently go from Pinterest to Etsy and vice versa. So uploading your designs to Pinterest and leading them to Etsy, leading them to Amazon or something like that, it's just a great way to market your product, and people love seeing these kind of products. And that's where Placeit comes in. I spoke about Placeit in part 2, and that's where creating mock-ups comes in, because you would create a mock-up, you'd upload it to Pinterest, and you would share that photo. And now the brilliant part about Pinterest, the reason why I like it so much, is because they don't penalize you for having links, right? So you can have a post that has a link going directly to your t-shirt, and they don't penalize you for that, whereas other platforms, they don't like it when you send traffic away from their platform. Pinterest are totally okay with that. So what I recommend is doing 2 to 4 pins a day. If you can do more, brilliant. But if you can't, then, you know, just do 2 to 4 pins a day and share, you know, either to the same t-shirt but with different styles. So if you're selling a t-shirt, you know, you can do one mock-up and then share to that, send to that t-shirt, and then do another mock-up and share to the same t-shirt. Spread this out over a few different days, make it look more organic, more normal. But the idea is you want to do 2 to 4 pins every single day, build up your audience on Pinterest, start getting a lot of traffic, because that will really, really help. At this point in time, I wouldn't say pay for ads when it comes to Pinterest, just because, well, firstly, I haven't really tested it out properly, and also I don't know how well they'll do. So just start with Pinterest organically, because the reach is really, really good, and you have just as much chance of showing up everywhere like you would even if you had thousands of followers. And that's why I like Pinterest. There isn't as much favoritism when it comes to big people with large followings, and that's why I like them. So definitely give Pinterest a go. Don't ignore Pinterest. And I'm gonna just do one more. I wanna do a bonus social media platform, and that's gonna be YouTube. The reason why I wanna just quickly talk about YouTube is because I have seen creators build entire brands on YouTube, like from the ground up with their followers, build huge brands, and it really, really works. So create a YouTube channel, right? Just anything, just make it in that niche. And I spoke about in previous videos, like let's say you're in the dog niche, you can create videos about dogs, about going to rescue places and different types of dogs. Likewise, you can also make TikToks about them and reels about them, right? There's just so many different ideas, but what's even better is you can collab with other YouTubers, you can pay other YouTubers, you can send other YouTubers your products. That is a great way. YouTube influencers are also very, very popular, especially when they're able to put the link right in the description just as people are watching. So don't overlook YouTube. Definitely give YouTube a go as well, as quite a viable social media platform to get sales with when it comes to print on demand. Now that's social media. Let's now talk about selling with special links with Amazon and Etsy. Now, this might sound a bit like, ooh, special links, but no, genuinely, this is a really, really good method to build yourself up the rank, specifically with Amazon, but it does work on Etsy just a bit. This is something I learned 5 years ago when I started Amazon FBA, which is basically just selling physical products on Amazon, anything, right? And Amazon do the whole fulfillment stuff. Now, when I was doing Amazon FBA, I learned one of the best ways to get your product ranking high would be to give a special link called either a super URL, a rocket link, whatever. It's got lots of different names. Everyone calls it something different, but to give a special URL to people and tell them to buy it. Now, how does this work? The idea here is that you would search for your product using a specific keyword. So let's say your product is a dog t-shirt, right? You would use a popular dog keyword, you would put it in the search term, and then you would scroll down until you found your product, your t-shirt. Sometimes you wouldn't find it, and if you don't find it, it just means you need to put a longer keyword in, which kind of gets rid of a lot of the competition and gives you more chance of actually being seen. Now the aim here is you're meant to scroll and scroll, go through all the pages. Let's say you're on page 20, whatever it is. Once you find your product, you want to right click and copy that link. If you have a look at that link, it's got all the information in it. It's got the keyword, it's got the page you're on, it's got the search number it is, right? It has all the information about that. What you want to do is you want to then share that link with family and friends and anyone really, and get people to buy directly through that link. What this looks like to Amazon is it looks like someone has gone to Amazon, searched for your product, scrolled all the way down, got to page 20 and bought your product. And in Amazon's algorithm, they're thinking, whoa, why are so many people searching for this, scrolling all the way down and landing on this person's product? Clearly this person is doing really well. Let's bump them up and actually get them, more organic reach. That is how it works. It's really simple and it sounds crazy and it sounds like, why isn't everyone doing this? And I can make an entire video on this method, but it really does work. It's really, really useful. The only thing you have to make sure is that people are actually buying it with that link. If people click that link a lot and don't buy it, then it will actually be worse for you because people are scrolling all the way down, getting to page 20, clicking on you, not buying. That's not good. You want people to actually buy it. It really is a very cool method and I really think a lot more people should try using it. Now, when it comes to Etsy, it's the exact same process. Put a keyword in, find your product, copy that link, send it round. The link also has all that information in it and it's really, really cool and it does genuinely work. Now, I've mainly done this for my physical product business, my Amazon FBA business, where I've gone from page 3,000 to page 1 in less than a week. That's where it's worked mainly for me. I'm testing it out with merch now, but it's the same concept, it's the same platform. There is no reason why it wouldn't work as well, right? And I have started going up the rank a lot more with some of my merch t-shirts just by using this, but I haven't yet got to page 1. I'm still aiming to get to page 1, but definitely give it a go. It's a really cool idea and it genuinely works. Another method is buying your own products. Now, well, should you do this? Should you not do this? There's a few benefits. Benefit number 1 is it can help you go up the ranks just a bit. Benefit number 2, if you're on Amazon, it will allow you to get through tier 10 and go up to the next tier, right? That's just another benefit. Now, in terms of drawbacks, it's going to cost you money. Is that worth it? You have to ask yourself that. And drawback number 2, I should say, is the whole idea of print on demand is you want to upload a lot of different designs and see what picks up, see what gets sales. If you're buying your own designs, it's hard to gauge what t-shirt is doing well and what isn't doing well because you are skewing the results by buying the t-shirts yourself. So there might be a t-shirt that you buy yourself, but actually it's not doing very well and it won't get any sales. Whereas if you just upload t-shirts and leave them, right, you'll see for real which t-shirt is doing well and which one you should invest more time on and create similar designs for. So this is totally up to you whether or not you do it or you don't do it. Let me know in the comments down below if you've bought your own t-shirts and your experience with that. But yeah, I mean, this is, again, that's totally up to you if you want to do that. Now, there's a couple of things you should understand that I really want to make clear. Number 1, this is a waiting game. It can take weeks, it can take days, it can take months, it can take years before you start seeing any sales. And quite honestly, no one can tell you you're going to get sales tomorrow if you do this. No one. And if someone does tell you that, then I really think they're lying to you because no one can say, do this, you will get sales straight away. It really takes a bit of time, a lot of luck, and there's no guarantees. So that's the first thing you have to understand. And number 2 is you don't have any control of the number of sales you're getting. The only thing you have control of is how many designs you upload. So rather than making monetary aims like I'm gonna be making 5,000 a month by the end of the year, or I'm gonna be making 20 sales a day by the end of the year, that is out of your control. Instead, make upload aims. So make an aim of I'm gonna have 10 t-shirts uploaded by the end of the month or 100 t-shirts uploaded by the end of the year. That is what you're in full control of because you design and you upload yourself, right? And that's something that will boost up your confidence. If you set a monetary aim and you don't meet it, it's going to put you a bit down. But if you set an upload aim, which you are in full control of and you meet it, you're going to be, uplifted. You're going to be really motivated to keep going, right? If you don't meet your upload aim, then, well, there's a bit of an issue there. But that's what I'm saying. Create upload aims, not monetary aims, because you don't have any control of how much money you're going to make from print on demand. And lastly, to end this little 3-video series on creating a print on demand business, I just want to quickly touch on keywords, because keywords are vital for everything, for your listing, for your social media, for all of it. Now, keywords, when I say keywords, I mean the word that someone uses to find your product. So if you're selling a dog t-shirt, the keyword dog t-shirt, that's the word someone's going to be searching for. No one's going to be searching for iPhone case to find your t-shirt. So it's very important you get your keywords right, you get your keywords relevant and on point. And not only that, but you make sure keywords are popular, but not too popular where you won't be able to compete. There are certain platforms like the Google Keyword Planner tool where you can actually do keyword research to find what keywords work. Now, when it comes to using keywords, let's say you're using, you want to find that special link on Amazon. Keywords play a huge part, because whatever keyword you put in the search term and you find your link, that is the keyword you are going to slowly work your way up the rank for. On TikTok, right, whatever keyword you use in the tags, right, that is going to be how you are found. So don't overlook keywords. Keywords are everything on every platform. They are so important. So just make sure that you are properly doing your keyword research and using them correctly. And that's it for the 3-part mini series on creating a print on demand site. If there's anything you feel like I left out, let me know in the comments. I can always make more parts, more videos. I can always do offshoot videos of more detailed sections of anything that you want to learn more about. This was all a very simplified look. So let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to see. And if not, I'll just continue making normal print on demand videos. But other than that, I just want to say a massive thank you. If you haven't liked the video, please smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed, left a comment down below, and we could start some sort of conversation. I love speaking to everyone in the comment section. So yeah, just want to say thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.